Now to a story we first brought you last night of a driver repeatedly ramming the cruiser of a Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputy who in turn opened fire. The suspect was treated for gunshot wounds in the hospital but was listed in stable condition. The deputy was also treated for injuries and he was released. Let's bring in Republican California State Assembly member Bill Essayli. Bill, you watched the video. I mean, we have watched this and was kind of baffled by it last night because I brought up the LA Times headline, and the LA Times headline said this: LA County deputy shoots driver who was doing donuts and rammed patrol cruiser, officers say. And the rest of the article goes through a point-by-point description of why police are not allowed to shoot these people even if they ram them down the car.
That's not correct. They're absolutely allowed to shoot them. When someone's ramming you with the car, they're trying to kill you.
Right.
The officer has every right to shoot them. But what this tells me, this is a cumulative effect of our leaders who've delegitimized and dehumanized our police. There's a lack of respect and a lack of fear to our law enforcement, and it's dangerous.
And I wonder, when you talk about lack of respect, as you see this video, it's a societal thing. They don't respect the police. They know that if the police do something, they can sue them. Whatever the police do, they're going to sue them. And you think, we have gotten to a society now where who wants to be a police officer?
It's very dangerous. The county I represent, Riverside County, we had 3 officers killed in the line of duty just this year. One, a guy was let out for 3 strikes on bail, shot the officer because he didn't want to go back. There is a lack of respect and a lack of fear because of the policies they're enacting in Sacramento.
Yeah, the LA Times put this up on the screen. 4 in 10 California residents are considering packing up and leaving, the new poll finds. More than 40% of residents say they are contemplating pulling out of California. It's kind of a big number, right?
It's a big number, and it's the economy, stupid. These people cannot afford California. It's become so expensive due to the policies, again, enacted in Sacramento. A Republican has not had any say in the policies in California since Arnold Schwarzenegger. The Democrats own this, and the proof's in the pudding.
You talk about the economy, and this is what kind of struck me, is that in 2020, 54% of people in households in California who made between $50,000 and $100,000 said they could live comfortably and save for the future. This year, we're talking 3 years later, among that same group, 28% said they can live comfortably. I mean, that's a 3-year gap, and a half. I mean, half the people think they can live comfortably. That's surprising.
It's an indictment, again, on the economic policies in California. We have the highest taxes and the most regulations. It's expensive to do anything. And middle-class families are feeling the brunt of it, and they're getting out.
Yeah, we see these crime videos all the time, but now California Attorney General Rob Bonta says, hey, listen, I am going to go after retail gangs, right? And then he qualifies it by saying, I don't mean the smash and grabs. I don't mean the shoplifters. I don't mean all the others. I'm just talking about retail gangs. And I think the retail gangs are one worry. There's so many other worries about, the businesses in California, especially in San Francisco, that it's a major problem. Your final thoughts on that?
Yeah, this is smoke and mirrors. They want to act like they're doing something, but it's going to do nothing. It's very difficult to prove those cases, and we just need to enforce the law and hold people accountable when they steal other people's property.
You think they'll ever come out, Bill, and say, you know what, we're gonna knock out that $950, it's not a felony until you go above that? You think they'll ever lower that and maybe have consequences?
You don't need to lower it. We used to have a law, if you did 3 of those, the 4th one's a felony.
Yeah.
So now you're a serial thief. They got rid of that with Prop 47. So if we could just have that authority back, DAs can get the bad people off the street very quick.
Bill Essayli, good stuff. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.